Hi everyone, Ed Bockman, and this is the newest addition to our family, Lucy, who is our rescue pit bull. This month it's my turn to talk to you a little bit about how I'm trying to make essentialism part of more of my everyday life. First, I'd like to invite you to watch a video, if you can find it on YouTube. It's a TED Talk by a gentleman by the name of Ted Urban. Ted did a video entitled Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator. For those of you that were lucky enough to be at FCOM this year, SAP actually brought Ted to FCOM, and he actually gave the talk live in Las Vegas. And that was really exciting for me because I had seen the video probably a year and a half ago, or about a year and a half ago, and seeing it live was really enjoyable. For anybody that's interested in how procrastinators think, if you are a procrastinator or you just want to see something that's pretty funny, Google Inside the Mind of a Master Procrastinator and you'll find this video and you can watch it. So what does all this have to do with essentialism? Well, Ted's talk hit home for me and actually really kind of explained how my life has been for probably the last 40 plus years. It's how I've always operated and done a pretty good job of it. But as I got to thinking about it, what a procrastinator really does is looks for things to do other than what they really should be doing. And this is really at the heart of essentialism. Essentialism really looks at eliminating all of those things that you shouldn't be doing so that you can actually focus on those things that you should be doing. So as I thought about it, I tried to find a few things that I could really focus on to make essentialism more a part of my life. And someone who's been doing things the same way for as long as I have, you have to understand that even making what may appear to you to be small changes can be very drastic to those that are in the habit of doing something else. I actually compared a lot to people who are trying to start a new exercise routine. You go in all gung-ho, you come up with this plan to exercise every single day, and the first 4 days or so, you're doing great. You're exercising every day, you think you've got this. And by about the 5th day or the 6th day, something comes up, you miss a day, then you miss another day. And then you get to the point where you've missed a couple of days in a row, you think you can't do it, and you just give up. I want to make sure that everybody understands that we're not perfect. You're going to decide to make some changes, and they're not always going to stick the first time, but that doesn't mean you should give up. I'm going to give you a couple ideas that I have started using, and I don't get to do them every single day, but I've learned not to give up on them, to just start it again the next day. So two of the things that I've really focused on as part of my essentialism practice is one, putting a plan together every morning to decide what are the 2 or 3 things that I really want to get done that day, and making sure that I schedule time in my day to get those things done. The second thing, which has actually been the most difficult for me, is trying to eliminate all of the various interruptions that occur during a day and keep me from getting those things done. And looking at my day and actually watching people around me, I found that the number one interruption was email. You're probably well aware of this. We're constantly getting bombarded by emails, both on our phones and on our PCs. And I realized that by having the notifications turned on, those were actually unplanned interruptions that were occurring all throughout the day. And found myself, anytime that notification came up, whether it was on my phone or the little mail icon that came in the icon tray of my computer, I was immediately going to my email and focusing on that. So I took the drastic step, at least for me, of turning off notifications both on my phone and on my PC. This allows me to ignore my email and actually schedule time to focus on that email. Now, I have to admit, it hasn't been the easiest thing for me, and I'm probably checking my email a lot more than I should be, but at least now I'm actually making the decision to check the email instead of having that notification turn into almost a habit of automatically checking my email. So those may seem pretty simple to you, just getting up in the morning, getting together a plan and actually trying to stick to that plan and turning off these notifications. But I've actually found that they've changed the way I go about my day, and it's actually allowed me to feel like I'm more in control of my day instead of having my day control me. So having said that, I guess Lucy and I have a little bit in common now. She was abused as a puppy, has some trust issues that we're working through, so I guess we're proving that we can teach a new dog new tricks. And for myself, this Essentialism plan is teaching that we can teach an old dog some new tricks. Hope you enjoyed this, and I really recommend you go watch that YouTube video. Have a great day.